Hi, my name is Fallon, and I'm here today with Chegg Tutors to talk to you about the idea of self-identity. So, self-identity is a sociological concept, and basically what it boils down to is one's concept of oneself, including the perceptions someone has about their own abilities, flaws, status, and worth. So, what your self-identity is what you believe about yourself, how you think that you are placed within society, how you perceive your own self worth, how you perceive your flaws, your abilities, any other characteristics that you have. Those all amount to your self identity, how you identify yourself, your personality, your status, etc. Sociologists primarily study how self identity develops, and one of the sociologists that was particularly prominent for self-identity was George Herbert Mead. What Mead theorized was that a person does not begin life with a sense of self, but develops a self throughout their lives with interactions with others. He said that every interaction that you have helps develop what you perceive yourself to be, and that all of your interactions, all of your social interactions combine to make up yourself and your self-awareness, your self-consciousness, all of that. Another prominent theorist in terms of self-identity was Charles Horton Cooley. He created the idea of the looking-glass self, which basically means that a person shapes their self-identity through what they believe others think of them. So, in other words, they reflect back to others what they think they want to or do see in them. So, if you believe that your friends think that you're really smart, then your sense of self is going to be developed based on you thinking that your friends think that you're smart, and the way that you portray yourself in social interaction is going to be greatly affected by that. You're always going to want to portray yourself as being smart. You want your friends to continue to think that you're smart, and your perception of your friends' perception of you is how yourself has been developed. In a similar kind of funny take on the topic, I have the picture up on the screen here of the kitten looking into the mirror and seeing the lion. If you're going to apply George Mead's theory to this picture, you would say that this kitten has started off life with no sense of self, no idea of who he or she was, and then through interactions with others, probably other cats, has started to develop a sense of the self, and this particular kitten's sense of self is that he's a lion. Maybe he has parents who tell him he's a lion, so that's how he's developed his sense of self. If you're going to apply Charles Cooley's idea of the looking glass self, then you would go on to believe that the reason that this kitten is seeing a lion in the mirror is that they have been influenced by others, and they believe that others' perception of them is that they're a lion. So that is now what they believe their self to be. And they reflect that back to others because they think that that's what others want to and do see about them. So, to summarize, self-identity is one's concept of oneself, or how you perceive your own abilities, flaws, status, and worth. If you have any other questions, please feel free to get in touch with me or another Chegg tutor. Thanks for watching.